Hi, welcome to Hit the Bricks. This is City Update 2.5. Why? Because I did Update 2, which was an overview of the new tables, the new city, how we're gonna have residential single-family home, multi-family home, into commercial area, nice green spot. All sounds good. That is until I came across some of these. Found these at Target, and I found them on sale for $3 less than online. Which made me think, since I was thinking anyways, of what to do about this area over here. Now if you didn't see City Update number 2, I'll put a link up on top, but essentially I go over the plan of this being a small walkable downtown area, raised up. So this will be raised up to overlook this river. It's going to snake through over here. So people can dine out and overlook the river and have a nice time. So train station over there. And this road, modular road going over here that'll kind of blend into this commercial downtown area. So essentially, I thought, well, I could put these plates underneath here. Because the modular buildings that I use, which I'm going to use as Parisian restaurant, I'm going to remock that. I want to have seating around the side here and then back, kind of make this a center point. I don't know if I'm going to use these. I may use them as placeholders until I get to remock them or put totally new MOCS in here. But it's all going to be raised up. And they're not really going to be, chances are, quite as modular. Meaning they're not necessarily going to fit on these base plates as they are. So I'm like, well, why not use these total big gray base plates to have a nice solid surface? And I thought, well, why not do the whole table? I mean, a whole table of these seems pretty nice. It's quite appealing to have all gray, all Lego base plate, build off of nice and solid and sturdy and consistent throughout. That's an appealing aspect of it. The not so appealing aspect would be when I move, which will happen at some point. You've got these nice modular roads, which are great. But I started mapping this out like so, 4 wide across. You know where these are going to end up? About a quarter to halfway in. So that means I'm picking up at least 2 of those base plates at a time, if not more, depending on how the buildings are going on either side. And I got this river snaking through here, like I said. I've got a bridge that's going to have to cross that. So do I go for the nice, consistent, all gray base plate? You know where your edges are, everything lines up just fine, and deal with it when I move? Or do I keep doing what I'm doing and it's a little hodgepodge? I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little hodgepodge. I got all the different gray base, green base plates that I had for this recreational area. The apple tree house there, my remocking apple tree house it's not on a regular size modular base. It's not on one of these. It's kind of its own thing, but it could go into one of these. I could make that work. Everything's kind of being built up in different elevations. I've got, a lot of different things going on. So in some aspects, it's good for that. Some aspects, not so good. The other thing I got going on here, if you didn't see the update, is this railroad spanning this side of the table, which it's got these little extra pieces here off on the side that it's really just kind of put in there because I needed a little bit more space and I didn't have it without really compromising what I was trying to do with this green space here. And honestly, I already made this river and then decided to put the train here. Obviously, I can move this river if I wanted to. I really don't. It's a little bit time intensive, but beyond that, I like how it sits. It's going to be too close to the apple tree house then. It's not what I was looking for. And also, on that note, these extra gray pieces
They're actually from, these are from like a 1980s set. I think it was a Main Street set, which had a Legoland Hotel and maybe a motorcycle shop or something. I don't remember. Leave a comment if you remember where that's from. It was a really cool set at the time. They had like a little construction site. They were building something. It also came with the first T road section, at least that I had seen. It had a T road section and a straight section. And I just thought that was great as a kid. I'm like, that's amazing. Loved it. It was just an amazing set. And I still have these original plates from that, which work out fine. It doesn't quite go to the edge of the table, but it would work for this. I think I have 2 more that I had acquired over the years, but I don't have enough for this. Obviously I could get them. But it's just kind of just filling in space, and it feels just not really consistent, and I've got all these smaller pieces in there. So it would be kind of nice to have it all gray. Or I could have 2 rows of the gray base plates here, do everything I can with the green in the middle, all the way to the edge. So as far as the train as well, which I should be able to do with the green base plates. So 2 rows, the gray, 2 rows of green, all different sizes, shapes, or whatever, but all exactly the same. It'll come out the same dimensions. And then I can do 2 of the gray base plates. Or no gray base plates over here and just leave it because of the road system going through there. That is the debate in which I'm having with myself. So right now I'm leaning towards at least getting the base plates on this side here, seeing what that looks like, and then being able to at least set up some scenes and build this up the way I want it to, so I can get a good visualization of how this is going to be raised up, kind of overlooking the residential area. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so I made my decision and went with putting down the gray plates. All the way on the side there, it's gonna have the downtown area. That's gonna make it much easier to build that up, the elevation I want to do what I want on that side and make it look like I want to. In the middle, I've got the green plates almost all the way up. I do have to add a few more in the back there by the movie theater. I just simply have to take some buildings off the plates to be able to fill that in. And there's also a narrow strip there between the apple tree house and that gray plate. I'll have to fill that in with some green narrow plates as well. No problem. I just have to, again, take the buildings off to do that. So all in all, I'm really happy with this. I think it's going to be good. It is going to require me to put the roads on those plates and take a lot of things off and reconstruct it, but that's okay. All right, so I have lots of work to do. I am very happy with the decision I made. I like how this looks. I like the nice uniform area, solid area I have to build with. I will deal with the repercussions of this when it's time to move, whenever that happens. It'll be all right. I'm not too worried about it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't, subscribe and hit the bell notification if you like this video, like it. And I'm gonna hit the bricks, and we'll see you next time.